everybody, welcome back to my channel. I'm Wanda Molzek and today I'm coming to you with Kylo Molzek. Say hey. This is in partnership with CVS Beauty. So before we get started on this Q&A, I wanted to show you guys the little look that I presented to you guys, aka got on here with, for fall, and to show you some of my favorite products that I picked up from CVS. And then we're gonna get right into all the Q&A stuff, the juicy details, as much as I can answer in a short amount of time, okay? So first and foremost, I have on these lashes, and they are by Kiss. This is their Fall Scare Lash. Of course, it's not in the box anymore because I'm using it, but I thought it was really cool because instead of having a strip that goes over, it's like little pieces that go under. And you start with a bonder and then you seal it. So if you want to see that tutorial, go to my Instagram page. I showed an eyelash tutorial. I'm also going to link it below, but I love the natural look of it and just how it makes me look. Yeah, you like that too. It makes me have my son's lashes. I'm just kidding. But I love it. And then it was super convenient and I don't have that strip over top. Next up, I used the Burt's Bees palette that they have, and this is their Rose Garden palette. So it's super fall-y, so that's what I have on my lid, well, my crease really. And then I went in with the Color Strike, and this is their 5 or 50 is the color Hustle, so it's like a gold. I put that over top just to kind of add some more shimmer. And then in my inner corners, I went ahead and used their Paparazzi eyeshadow. So it was a cute, quick little pop. I did put that on my just base foundation. Any foundation will work. They actually have a great selection of foundations, but I'm gonna link the stuff that I use below. So pick that up and enjoy, okay? So getting right into the Q&A now. First things first, someone said, what's your favorite spots in Dallas so far? There's so many gyms south of downtown. So far, we haven't really, I don't feel like we've explored a lot of places, but I love Lower Greenville so far. It's like a vibe. We've taken the boys there a couple times at night when it was warmer outside, and it just has like nice little ambience and stuff like that. I also love Plano. We go to Legacy West a lot, so we like Legacy West. We like the outlet malls because Nike has a lot of good deals there. And that's so far where we've gone, but if you have any Dallas suggestions, then go ahead and tell me down below. Do you plan on having more kids? According to my plans, yes. According to God's plans, we don't know. What products do you use for your curls? So I love all things Shea Moisture. They also have that at CVS Beauty, and I love that, but Shea Moisture is like my go-to so far. So I'm trying to answer these questions in 30 seconds or less. As many as I can in a short amount of time, okay? So Kai is also answering them, so hopefully you guys can understand his language. As a side note, we just got back from out of town, so I just have to keep cuddling them. I can't like just put them down or anything. They're really clingy. So yeah. Also ignore my ring. My middle ring finger, because I broke that nail right before we went on vacation and didn't have time to get it replaced. How sure were you that your husband was the one? 100% sure, that's why we got married. What is your time with God like now that you're balancing everything? I know he's first. So if I want any alone time with God, it's mostly when my kids are napping or if they're asleep, or yeah, basically that's that. But sometimes I just literally don't have a lot of time, so I try to just incorporate it throughout the day. Don't feel bad if you can't have like that, you know, like what you used to have before. So we listen to a lot of worship songs and, you know, just kind of like read to the boys here and there. So we also incorporate them into our God time. Do we live near family? No. If not, how do you handle being by yourselves? We pretty much just do it. There's no other option. So my husband is super helpful. He's still working from home. I work from home. So we just take time. We go over each other's schedule for the day and we kind of just support each other through that. And it's it's been pretty good so far. Where are your boys' high chairs from? They are from IKEA. How did you know you were ready to try for a baby? So we had actually been trying for 3 years. And we waited till after the first year to get off of birth control, and then the second year we pretty much realized like, wait, something may be wrong because we haven't been on birth control. So then we actively started trying after 2 years, but we wanted to always wait at least to be married for a year just so we could, like, you know, get acquainted to be married, if that makes sense. Yeah. Can you talk more about how you decorated your beautiful home? Yes, basically I will make a video. I'm sorry, I know I promised this to you guys, but it's just that I have to go through and find out all the prices again, so I'm getting that together. How am I enjoying Texas? So I love Texas. Texas is amazing. I'm actually very shocked right now with the weather and how the weather has turned. It is literally like 34 degrees outside, and it was 80 degrees last week. So now I know what everybody was talking about when they said Texas weather is bipolar. But I love the people here. I love the cost of living, and I love the houses. The houses are amazing. My son is trying to escape me. So, hi Papa. Look at yourself right there, man. At what scan did you find out you were having twins? 6 weeks. So we had an ectopic pregnancy before we actually had the boys. So I got my doctor to allow me to look at 6 weeks to make sure there was like 2 sacs in there and that they were, well, I didn't tell her that, but really I wanted to make sure they weren't in my tubes. Yeah, even though it was really slim to none to happen, but I still wanted to know. So someone said, since the twins are identical, did you ever worry about not being able to tell them apart? Well, actually the twins are fraternal and I could always tell them apart. So I never really worried about that. Advice on starting a personal blog on IG and being authentic. My advice would be just be authentic. Be influential to the people around you. Share what you love. Share the things that you like. And just kind of be open to that. Don't look for a big following. If you only have 200 people, then just, you know, engage with them, be influential there, and then research your niche. Research what to do if you want to grow within your niche. It's a party, huh, son? Yeah. And just do it. I never started it trying to build a blog or anything like that. I just started with doing my passion, and then everything else kind of fell into place. So, you know, make sure that you're just naturally authentic. And if you're authentic, then you don't have to try to be authentic. How do you manage daily with your boys and running a business and being a wife? I barely make it some days, guys, but I have a big support with my husband, like I said, and that really helps us. But, you know, it's okay if it's a hard day and everything doesn't come easy, huh? And sometimes we just say that, like, hey, we're not, this is a day, I can't wait till they go to bed. But we also incorporate the boys a lot into our business and stuff like that, so there's really not like any discrepancy. Even sometimes my husband on his calls, he's like, hey, you may hear the twins in the background. So it's pretty good. Did you fear the thought of pregnancy following your miscarriage? Yes, but I pushed out those thoughts immediately, and that goes with any negative thought. If you are having negative thoughts, then push them out and move on, okay? You can't change anything. It's all in God's hands. It's all in God's will. So worrying would only just prevent you from enjoying it. How early did you start using products in your baby's hair? I waited till maybe 6 months, and I used the Shea Moisture Curl Collection. How do you get your boys to sleep through the night? Do they wake each other up? So right now, because we were out of town, Kason woke up like 4 times last night, and he woke his brother up at 3 a.m. So we're still struggling with it, but for the most part, we did the cry out method. But do what works for best for you. My kids are also not breastfed anymore as of 7 months, so that's also helpful because we just give them a big bottle now and they go to bed, as opposed to like when they were breastfeeding, they kind of take it, you know, in spurts. So no, all seriousness, is being a mother of twins as hard or as easy as you imagined? No. No. I didn't know what to expect, and it's exactly what I did not expect, which is just, it just comes at you, honestly. So it's not harder or easier, it's just something that you really can't prepare for. You just kind of have to get thrown into it. But it's fun. I mean, it's fun. Like, they do crazy stuff, and you have so much to laugh about. You have so much to talk about. Like, go, Kylo. He loves to just dance and, you know, have fun. And, yeah. Let me see. Someone just asked, are you still pumped for the boys or are they on formula? So they're on formula as of 7 months, and it has been a blessing for me because I couldn't keep up anymore. As much as I tried, as much as I did, it just didn't work for me, and that's okay. They're still healthy, they're still fine, and I don't feel as, what do you call it, nervous about it anymore or stressed. I'm gonna answer one more question, and then I will let you guys leave questions down below if you want a longer Q&A and a more in-depth one. Also, follow me on Instagram so you can ask more questions and you don't miss out. So last question is, did I always want to get married young? And actually the answer is yes. I feel like most people, because you don't really know how young 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, all these ages really are until you're like 26 and you're like, wow, I was young. But when I was like a teenager, I always thought I would be married young because I like saw so many great marriages like in church, and they were young and they looked like they were having fun. So I was like, I want to be young and I want to be married. So I actually thought that I would get married young. And turns out I did. I got married when I was 20. And we've grown up together, but we've had so much fun. So yeah. With that being said, guys, don't forget to shop this makeup look, this fall look, down below. Follow me on Instagram to keep up with everything that we have going on. The boys turned 1 in November, so there's gonna be so many amazing, ooh, he's out of here, guys. There's gonna be so many amazing photo shoots we have planned. We have a smash cake, we have some other stuff planned. Their birthday party, we will be vlogging that, so stay tuned. And don't forget to like, comment, subscribe down below, and I will talk to you guys in my next video. Bye.